Good morning. It's about 11 o'clock by now. We started off from Georgetown Lake, Montana this morning early. So glad I got an early start. I'll turn on the camera. Imogene wants to play with Bear. AAA is on the way. I was just bopping down the road, heard a little ping, looked down, and my engine was overheating. It wasn't in the red, but then a message picked up that I needed to get my oil change. And, it's getting around that time, but I haven't gotten to the actual mileage yet. So it's a little disconcerting being off the side of the road here, as you can see. A lot of people are pulling over, but some people can't. It's walk time, so we're gonna get out. There she is. Nesty, first time having a problem. First time, other than getting stuck in Baja. And one thing I'm going to acknowledge about it is that I just started making the phone calls. AAA, I have the premium service. They are only for towing and jumping batteries. And they can check to see if the coolant is low, but they can't add any coolant. So the plan is, if it's just coolant, he's going to tow me to Three Forks. If it's something else, he's going to tow me to Bozeman. This is truly me trusting in life to get me back home for my job. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it, but life. Do you wanna, are you just gonna tow me or you wanna little me?
So my boss thinks I can just tow you. Would you rather go to Three Forks or Bozeman?
Well, I'm not from these parts.
Okay. Because Three Forks is literally just down over the hill. Okay. Like it's maybe like a mile from here.
And they are possible to get?
They are possible, just depending on how far out they are. Like how booked out there. Everybody's so booked out right now that's the problem. There's a lot more mechanic places in Bozeman than there is in Three Forks.
What is the place where you take your?
Me personally, I like my own truck. I do my own work, but when I'm towing, we go to Eagle Tire.
Eagle Tire?
Yeah, because they do all the mechanic work. We recommend people to them. They recommend to us. It's just everybody's so booked out right now that I don't know.
Yeah, but okay. But Bozeman has many other
Bozeman has
options.
A lot more. Yeah.
Okay. Could I go there?
Yeah, we can take that.
Just learned that my van is 10 feet and AAA can't tow anything more than 14 feet total ground to ceiling. He's calling his boss because it's just my cargo boxes that make it taller. He's told me that he can tow me to the next town at least, or actually, he said, I can at least get you off the highway. So intentioning that it's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. It's interesting trying to let Plan B happen and not to micromanage it. Wow. Is this our first test up here?
What's that?
Is this our first test?
Yeah. I think we'll be good because I think all of our bridges is 14.3. Perfect. We have more clearance in the passing lane.
I do know that.
What's that?
I do know that.
I was just thinking, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
box on that side, it's on this side.
Yeah.
Because when they build the bridge, the beams go like this. So on the passing lane.
Yeah. Good thinking. Good thinking. That's why, that's why I'm calling you. I mean, my dad taught me how to change tires and all that, oil and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But, engines are different now.
Yeah.
Although, is it easier to work on them when you can plug in a computer and can tell you right what's wrong rather than have to troubleshoot it?
Exactly.
I can see that is a helpful thing of them becoming a little more complicated.
I've been a writer, I've been a mess, I've been a dreamer, I've settled for less, I've been a fire.
Oh, another job.
Okay, do you have your keys with you?
He is unloading it and he's going to bring it in.
Are you going to be waiting or dropping?
I have to. It's my house, so I'm just going to be in the van, out in the parking lot.
I will get Lee on it as soon as I can.
Okay, it's okay. I'm just going to have some lunch.
Okay.
There's a lot of cars in this parking lot. Bozeman, Montana. So it might be a while till they get to me, even though it might just be coolant, but we are going to be patient. We are going to intention that this is going to be for the highest good. We're not going to try to push it. We're going to just try to let things be what they are, and we'll see what happens. I got my house with me. I would just sleep there. I'm in a town. I can get supplies. Got a full tank of gas. Devin, the AAA guy, very, very nice in pointing me in a direction so my solar panels would continue to be charged up, which is another whole issue. I've run them down into the 30s over the past couple of days, but stay tuned. There's always more. Walking through this parking lot. Look at what I found in the dirt. Notice the color of the dirt. Look what I found. Looks like prayer reads to me. I'm going to take this as a sign. Everything's gonna be all right.
Again and again.
My dad is smiling at me and saying, I'm glad you learned your lesson. Come on over. Because I have driven cars into the ground again, but now that this is my house, it just can't happen. The folks at Eagle Tire, amazing. It's my first experience with, actually my second. Fortunately, both repairs that I've had throughout this past year have been relatively minor. When Lee, the mechanic, which of course we're on a first name basis now because his retirement plan is being a nomad, so really that was really sweet. He seemed to kind of take an interest in my house here. The reservoir for the coolant, bone dry, and it was only 34 miles to here, but it really was a good thing that I did not try to drive it any further. He said that the leak, whatever it was leaking from, he didn't really know. So anyway, got it all together, and then did the pressure check, and there was a teeny tiny little leak on the return valve. So he did attempt to patch it. He kind of, from the way that he said it, attempt was underlined, bolded, and italicized, and just recommended that I look at it every time I change the fill up gas, just to keep an eye on it, and which I will do. And he said it's a couple $100 for the reservoir, and that's just going to have to get in line with all the other little things that I have to do when I get back to Maryland and to some jobs. We're eking it back. We're eking it back. We're gonna have enough. We're gonna have enough to make it back. And life is surely wanting to take every. Tell me how much I really need to be out on the road for a year's time.
I've been a writer, I've been a mess, I've been a dreamer, I've settled for less. I've been a fire, I've been the rain, I've been a circle, closing again. But you can trust me with your heart, 'cause I know what it's like to fall apart. Hold your breath, take a leap, I got your back. Don't be scared, I can lead you through the track. I've had a vision, I've had a friend, I've had a passion, I've lost my defense. I've been in trouble, I have been safe, I've been abandoned, and I found a way. And you can trust me with your heart, 'cause I know what it's like to fall apart.
This is the Knife River Indian Village National Historic Site. And they have planted a garden. There are gardens everywhere in my path. I'm so glad you're here with me.